Greetings guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. I am a professional intuitive empath, and today, Divine Feminine and Empaths, we're going to get crystal clear about Apatite Blue. Now, Apatite is not spelled the way that appetite, like you're hungry, you have a good healthy appetite. It's spelled A-P-A-T-I-T. And so I'm pronouncing it that way, but if anybody is watching, I believe, I think, is it Consciousness Collective? I can't think of her name, but there's a beautiful crystal channel and she has wonderful work. I will see if I can link her channel below, but I usually watch her videos too. I love her work. So if anybody's watching and you want to correct me in the comments, please feel free to. But here's what I do know. I know how to work with the crystal. Whether we ever get the names right or not, the energy works, whether we understand the pronunciation. And this is what it looks like. And it's a very small crystal, a piece that I have here. See if I can get it to focus in. If you notice, there are little flecks of gold that are running through it. It's really a beautiful piece. And let's talk about what apatite does. This is a stone of manifestation, this apatite. It is also, I'm going to put it on top of a piece of moldavite, okay, so that I can actually hold it up for you to see. I'll show you the moldavite at another video, but this is the apatite, so that way you can see it. It's easier for me to hold up since it's so small. So it is a dream stone, guys. It also helps to cleanse your auric field. I love it for that. It's helpful for independence. It supports personal growth, personal power. It increases motivation. Baby, I'm gonna be your motivation. So this is fantastic if you are starting a new health regime or going back to school or needing to work on anything where you're testing your aptitude and your fortitude to stick to something. This helps with the motivation to do it. It supports your awakening and your psychic abilities, as well as clairvoyance, which is seeing, and clairaudience, which is hearing, regarding your spiritual guidance. It deepens and maintains focus during meditation. It assists in past life and alternate life work. It helps you when you're accessing the Akashic records. That's something that I think is amazing. And the Akashic records, I have a video coming up about that. But when you are accessing the Akashic records, there's a lot of shadow work and a lot of deep diving that happens. And so apatite is fantastic. It helps you develop an appetite for the spiritual heavy lifting that happens when you're doing that. It helps to see soul patterns. Now, this is how I found it to be particularly useful for me in the last couple years. I was unlearning and working through evolving into a healthy relationship dynamic and evolving out of a very toxic healthy relationship dynamic and familial patterns of toxic and terrible behavior. So that's the energy that I wanted you to understand, that this apatite can help you do. It can help you transmute a lot of those toxic behaviors. It cleanses the mental body and expands insight. So this is fantastic for meditating if you wanted to place it right on top of crown chakra, because we are cleansing the mental body. It also helps to clear confusion, as well as improves your concentration and your memory skills. It helps with public speaking. So that's not something I've ever really had a problem with, much to many people's chagrin. But if you have a problem, if you've got a speech to do, if you need to stand up in front of colleagues or a class, maybe picking up a piece of apatite would be highly recommended and ideal for you, because it improves your memory and cognition. It's great for teachers, writers, and autistic children. I've never tested it with autistic children, but I am a writer and I am a teacher, and I have been for many, many years. And so, yeah, it has definitely been helpful for me with this. Though I will say that I really began to work with this heavy in the last couple of years, okay? This apatite. All right. It enhances creativity, it stimulates intellect, and it enhances the ability to learn and study. So great to have a piece of this around as you're getting ready to get into your test taking, okay? Fantastic for that. It helps you to have an openness and ease in social environments. So for those of us that suffer with social anxiety and and fear of public places and all of that, this really is a wonderful stone to just tuck into your bra or have in your hand as a palm stone, so that you can kind of like woo-saw your way through those public situations. It also helps with time management. It helps to balance masculine and feminine energies. Now, a lot of you guys that have been part of this Crystal Clear series will notice that I have a lot of work that I do with balancing the masculine and the feminine energy. That has been the great work of my life in the last couple years. And so it's no coincidence that these kind of stones drew my attention. I'm very obsessed with blue stones. And so I'll be making, like I said, a video just about that. This also helps to suppress hunger. Funny that it's called apatite, and quicken metabolism for healthy eating. Blue apatite will focus healing energy on the body's meridians and energy centers. Now, when we're dealing with our energy centers and meridians, this is something that you might hear in the verbiage of acupuncture, right? So when they're putting those little pin prick needles in that really don't hurt, guys, they're accessing your body's energetic meridians so that they can align and your chi, the energy flow, can vibrate well. So this helps if maybe you're going in for an acupuncture session so that you can pull in your energy. It's handy to take with you to the dentist as it eases fear associated with invasive visits, and it's associated with the third eye and the throat chakra. So you can place it on your third eye, which is located right here. Let's see if I can get it to stick. And I can. It's not centered, but you know, can't make it. There we go. So we can get it to stick, and it is associated with this, your third eye, as well as your throat chakra. So when I'm working with apatite, there are times when I will meditate. That's why I knew it would stick. I didn't know if it was going to work for me in this moment, but I have placed it here and just laid back, you know. This is just me now, but you can do that. And I do my meditations. It helps you to really push through seeing clearly and being able to speak clearly. Sometimes before I do automatic writing, I will meditate with it like this so that I can really get into alignment with myself, my words, and what I want to say, and I can have no fear in bringing to the collective the information that needs to be shared. So pick up a piece of apatite today if you need help reducing your appetite or increasing your hunger for learning and education and having calmness, as well as pulling yourself into a cleansed auric field. These are all of the things apatite can do for you. Thank you for joining me today, guys. Come back next time and we'll continue to get crystal clear and to evolve together.